Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the Munguia versus Bazynian ESPN recap, as Jaime Munguia, the former junior middleweight champ at 154, on Friday night, September 20th, he battled undefeated Eric Bazynian in his first fight back since the loss to Canelo. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So, it was a good solid performance out of Munguia. He went in there. Bazynian was tough. Bazynian was landing good shots. He was winning early on, probably, was dead even with Munguia. But Munguia just, grinded it out. He's one of those break you down type fighters. He's got a good stiff jab. It's almost like a power punch. And he just busts you up and breaks you down. Body shots. He was the stronger guy. Bazynian just didn't have the power to keep Munguia off. And you could tell as the fight, went on and on, that Munguia was just getting closer and closer. And the thing is Munguia, even though he lost to Canelo, since the John Ryder performance, even against Canelo and in this fight, he looks a lot more confident. He looks like he knows he belongs. And he believes now that he's a top fighter, and he looked good. He looked good. He had a 10th round stoppage win, and he, really proves that he's still top 5 guy at 168 right now. Eric Bazynian, no shame in losing to Munguia. He looks solid. I think Bazynian might be, a guy that can climb his way back in. Like I said, it wasn't a bad performance out of him. He was mixing it up. He was landing shots, just didn't have the power to keep Munguia off of him. Now, that was all it was. He was landing some good shots early, but Munguia looks really solid at 168 now, and it's impressive to see since June of last year, the way he looked against Derevyanchenko, which, don't get me wrong, Derevyanchenko is a fucking hog. That dude comes and brings it. That was a fight of the year candidate, and he, put Derevyanchenko down late in the fight, so he proves he can fight well late. But then he went out there and just walked through John Ryder. John Ryder was landing some shots and had, won a couple rounds, but man, Munguia just kept coming. And then against Canelo, he did the best he could against a superior fighter, and that being his only blemish, to come back confident, looking sharp, and to stop an undefeated fighter, in Bazynian, I just thought it was a good performance and a good debut for Top Rank, and for his Top Rank contract. And we'll do a what's next on him next week. We have heard already that he wants to return on December 14th. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, we'll definitely do a what's next on him. And Bazynian, again, as I said, no shame in losing to Munguia. He won't get a what's next video, but hopefully he can bounce back and get a decent fight next year, because he did put on a solid performance. On the undercard real quick, Ricardo Torres, man, nice performance against Joey Dajwaco. He got a 5-round disqualification win, but he was busting Dajwaco up, and Dajwaco's a tough guy. That dude's always a tough guy. So solid performance out of Ricardo Torres on the undercard. And that's pretty much it. That's the Munguia versus Bazynian ESPN recap. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing, and you've been hit with the truth.